Sleepyheads, it's not such a good morning. The day has finally come. The one we've all been anticipating. The Wheel of Doom is activated today. And the worst part? We have no idea it's about to happen. Good morning, Sleepyheads. It is day 12 of visiting all 50 states in 50 days. I am just outside of Little Rock, Arkansas, 50 feet underground in a nuclear missile complex. Never heard that exact sentence before, have you? You haven't. Haley and I had a blast here last night. It was a good time. It was a lot of fun. Arkansas is beautiful. We've got a pretty long road trip today, and that guy back there is looking extra sus.
If only you knew, you silly goose.
This guy. Let's get our day started. Nuclear bunker, morning routine. Here we go. First, I turn on the lights with an iPad. The lights are on now. I brush my teeth next to Haley. She actually woke up earlier than me today. Good job, Haley. Next, I make sure I smell good for the sake of my marriage. I go downstairs to the very bottom level, turn on more lights with an iPad. I don't know how this place is so high-tech. Then I make a latte in this super fancy coffee machine. It even froths milk. I love it here. Then I drink my latte while showing Haley our map so far and let her guess where we're going next. And now here we are, ready for the day.
Yes, and here I am ready for the day.
You woke up early.
Yeah, I was out of my PJs before you were.
And that says a lot. We are going to draw on our map before we leave. I love drawing on our map. But first, we have a very difficult decision to make, and that involves updating our cool ranking. As you guys know, we have a trophy for the coolest Airbnb in America. We're going to give it to the coolest house. We've already stayed in some very cool places. Right now, our top 3 is Outpost X in Utah. Then at number 2, the Missile Silo in New Mexico. And number 1, Treetopia in Oklahoma. Do you have a ranking for this Arkansas Airbnb?
Okay, I think I have an answer.
Okay, this is very tough. On 3, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
6.
Wow.
Okay.
What is your reasoning?
I would say this place is a dream party spot, and there's a nice town nearby, so the amenities go crazy here. That's for sure.
To be honest, I love it here. What I love about this nuclear bunker is it's so futuristic, it's luxurious, it's comfortable. GT has a tech background, and you can definitely tell. Everything worked flawlessly. It was so nice. After a bit of back and forth, we settled on placing the nuclear missile complex at number 4. All right, before we do our game plan, we need to go to the map. Haley, the last time I brought out the map, we had to make 2 rules because we had such a long road trip. The only way we were going to succeed is if we made rules such as no number 2, which is kind of crazy looking back on. It wasn't even that long ago, and I'm like, were we okay?
I think I broke that rule the most that day, too, out of all days.
What?
But, like, if you're quick about it, I think we got the gist of the rule.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that. We also enforced rule number 2. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
All right.
There was no need to tell you because I was just so efficient.
Okay, Haley, you guessed that next we're going to Tennessee. We're not going to Tennessee next.
Sorry, it was a fair guess.
We are going to Louisiana.
Home of Addison Rae.
Yeah, that's what it's known for, yeah. So now that you know our route, it's time for me to share the game plan. Oh.
I'm ready.
It's all right.
It's okay, I want to say it.
Okay. The game plan. It's day 12. Haley, how are you holding up?
Good, and I love coffee. I can't wait.
That seems to be a common theme with her. We're gonna have to get coffee if we want this road trip to be successful. I also love coffee, so I'm kind of good news. Today is not your average road trip. It's gonna be at least 6.5 hours of driving with no stops, which means for us, that's at least 8. Additionally, Haley, you don't know this about me, but my last name Trahan is actually Cajun.
Oh.
There are a lot of Trahans in Louisiana.
Wow.
I really want to meet one.
We already know one.
Who?
You and your brother and your dad.
Well, yeah, but that's me. I really want to meet another Trahan so bad. I'm going to try to find one in Louisiana. So needless to say, this is a big deal for me, Haley. I'm very excited to be going. Also, we need to try Cajun food.
I love Cajun food.
Well, I guess there's no time to waste. So long, bunka. Louisiana. But first, coffee.
Yep. You're trying to look like you're looking for it?
Yeah.
He's looking.
Coffee of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. 7 brews goated, I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly.
Less than 6 hours to go.
Woo!
We are a few hours out from the next Airbnb located in Louisiana, and I feel like now's a good time to reveal to Haley where we're staying. This Airbnb is nothing like any of the other ones we've stayed in. I'll just start with that, Haley. I'll just start with that.
Yes. We've been in the car for a while.
We're getting loopy. We are staying in the Ponchatoula 22 estate. We're staying in a freaking mansion.
There's no way we're allowed in here. Bi-level pools and jacuzzis? Wow.
When I was doing my research for cool Airbnbs, I was mostly looking for one bedroom, unique stays. But in Louisiana, there are some really big houses, and this Airbnb is the biggest house that we will stay in this entire series. Can you read some of the amenities, Haley?
Garden view, lake view, pool view, canal view, 65-inch HD TV with Apple TV. Okay, pretty cool, right? But no, ping pong table, pool table, arcade games. Oh, this one's for me. Books and reading material, movie theater.
I am excited. It looks crazy.
I'm so excited. I'm also excited to eat that New Orleans food.
Haley and I have already established that we want to drive a little bit beyond the Airbnb to go to New Orleans. She's been to New Orleans before. I haven't. I'm very excited to try some good food. Hopefully meet a Trahan. That would be awesome. We are going to check into the Airbnb first because, of course, with any detour, it adds risk due to the Wheel of Doom's insane nature.
I don't know if the delivery is hitting on that.
I'm telling you, Haley, I'm super sus of the Wheel of Doom lately.
Brian Mayhem.
2.5 hours until we get to the Airbnb.
Hello?
Oh my gosh.
Why is he talking?
Oh no. Oh my gosh. No! No! I have butterflies in my tummy. We have to pull over. All right, we pulled over. I'm actually so scared. I'm so nervous. But first we need to see who activated the Wheel of Doom. Thanks. Haley is checking. Who donated?
Mark Rober.
Oh my gosh. Mark Rober.
$50,001.
Mark Rober has activated the Wheel of Doom. Best day ever.
This is Glitter Bomb 4.0. This is a
Elizabeth's cookies.
He said, enjoy the spin, Ryan. Love, Mark Rober and the Crunch Labs team. P.S. Sorry, Jimmy.
He donated $1 more than Mr. Beast. Of course he did. Mark, thank you for donating, but I really hate you right now. I'm very scared. We're somewhere in Mississippi right now. I really have no idea. It's time to do the Mark Rober spin.
Let's do it.
I'm so nervous. So many of these could be brutal. So many. Mark Rober, here's your spin for the Wheel of Doom. Oh my gosh! Come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh. Route roulette. You must receive directions from a stranger and follow them word for word. It could have been worse. Okay. Route roulette, we have to get directions from a stranger and follow them word for word. The bad news about route roulette is that we are 2 hours away, so the likelihood that anyone around here knows exactly how to get to Ponchatoula, Louisiana is pretty low. But the good news is we have an Airbnb that's so big, we might be able to just drive around and find it if we get to Ponchatoula.
The nearest people we could ask are probably in the Dollar General right across the street.
Seems like there's quite a lot of people over there, so we have to be careful about who we pick. We need to find someone confident with directions.
Yeah.
Mark, you rascal. All right, let's go to Dollar General. Hey, excuse me, do you happen to know how to get to Ponchatoula, Louisiana? No idea.
I wouldn't.
Okay, no worries. Excuse me, do you know how to get to Ponchatoula, Louisiana from here? Oh, no worries. Put this down real quick.
Take 27 down to Vicksburg. You know
Okay.
how to get to Vicksburg?
Oh, yes.
Get on 51.
27, 50, oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. 27, said 27,
27.
Vicksburg.
Get on 51
Okay,
and just go straight south. It's about an hour and 15 minutes.
okay, awesome. What was your name?
Jake.
Jay, appreciate you, man. You're a
sir. Nice to
lifesaver.
meet you.
Awesome, take care, man. All right, well, we got instructions from a guy named Jay in Dollar General. Shout out to Jay. I wrote it down really quick, but I think it's Highway 27, Highway 51, and then straight south to Ponchatoula.
He said it would be an hour 15 before we turned our maps off, it said 2 hours, so that's a little interesting.
The other weird thing is at first he told us he had no idea, and then he came up to us and said, hey, Highway 27. So maybe he just looked it up on his phone. Doesn't matter to me how he got it. He seemed confident when he gave us the instructions, I'd say.
It's kind of sweet. I think he like went to go figure it out to come tell us.
We are going to follow this. Wheel of Doom may have been redeemed by a guy named Jay at a Dollar General in Mississippi. And that's the American dream. Pulling out of Dollar General, we see a sign that says 27 South. Hopefully we pass through a town called Vicksburg and then find Highway 51. And then we just head south, according to Jay. And then once we get to Ponchatoula, we just have to find the Airbnb.
We just drive around the lake.
Yeah. Turning left onto 27 South. 51! Let's go, Jay! Now just straight south to Ponchatoula. I hope I'm saying that right. Straight south.
Straight south.
Going straight south.
Straight south.
I'm actually getting a little concerned. It's been a while.
Ponchatoula!
Ponchatoula! Exit! Okay, we're staying on the left. We made it!
We freaking did it.
Okay, where's the Airbnb? Oh wait, I think that's it. Oh my gosh. That's definitely it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This, how is this an Airbnb? This is crazy. Oh, that's my best drone shot yet. That's the best one. Before we do anything, I think we need to celebrate the fact that we just overcame the Wheel of Doom.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we got through that. Good job.
Good job. I was thinking something else, though. We did it. We overcame the Wheel of Doom. That's a huge W in my books. Nice try, Mark Rober. Maybe next time. In addition to that, we have another celebration. New state unlocked. We made it to Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Okay. There it is. I don't even really know where to begin. There's a pond on the property with ducks. So many ducks. This house is obviously completely massive. It looks like there's so many fun things to do inside. We have a date reservation in New Orleans. I've never been to New Orleans and I'm so excited. I didn't think we'd be able to make it because of the Wheel of Doom, but it seems like we might be able to.
Yeah, I think we will, and hopefully it's worth it for that food and the beignets.
For the sake of New Orleans food and beignets, let's do a speed tour. What? That's kind of just like my overall sentiment. This is my first speed tour ever, so bear with me. You walk into this mansion and see beautiful stairs, as well as probably the biggest chandelier in the United States. It has to be. It has to be at least one of the biggest. And if you go this direction, you'll find the kitchen. That kind of looks like a drawing. Kind of looks like a drawing, doesn't it? There's a movie theater room with cozy lounge chairs. And if you go up the big spiral staircase and walk down this hallway, you'll find a secret room. It's an arcade, of course it is. We will most definitely be utilizing this tonight. How cool is this? And if you keep going down the hallway, you will find the main bedroom section area. I don't know what to call this, but I don't think you can call this a room. It's like an entire house. And then the backyard. Don't even get me started. It's a full-on resort. I mean, look at this. The pool is huge. There's so much more this Airbnb has to offer. There's like kayaks in front for the pond. There's a massage room. I don't even really know how that works. What? This is unreal. I cannot wait to sleep here tonight, but Haley and I have a reservation in New Orleans. It's about an hour away, so yes, we're adding hours onto our already long road trip, but it's all for the sake of adventure and trying new foods, and I don't do that much, and I'm actually excited to do it this time. And if we're lucky, we might even find a Trahan. Someone with my last name. The highest density of Trahans is in Louisiana. Haley, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
She's so far away. That's crazy. To New Orleans.
Tunola.
Dinner. We made it it to the restaurant. We made it to New Orleans. Our reservation starts in a few minutes, so I'm gonna go see if I can meet anyone who knows a Trahan or an actual Trahan potentially. I'm here with
Lauren Gauthier.
And you live here in New Orleans?
I live in New Orleans, yes, for 7 years now.
Okay, what do you like about Louisiana?
Well, I gotta tell you, even though people knock the summertime, listen, it's not as bad touristy. I think you can really live like a local in the summer.
Last question. Do you know any Trahans?
I know no Trahans.
Okay. Do you know any Trahans?
One and only, that's it.
Do you know any Trahans?
Nah, I don't know any, no.
Not a single one. Nice to meet you guys. There's gotta be at least one Trahan out here. There's gotta be. Hey, excuse me, y'all. Do you guys know any Trahans? That didn't go very well at all, but at least I got to see a marching band in New Orleans. That was pretty cool. Haley and I arrived to the restaurant. We got seated. And we just got our first plate of food. Apparently, Haley's obsessed with Cajun food. Can you just expand on that?
I came to New Orleans when I was like 14 or something. The food that I ate is a core memory in my brain. That one meal fundamentally changed me and my taste buds for the rest of my life. I've never been someone who's so unselfish as to be more excited for Ryan's experience tonight than my own, but that's how I feel tonight.
First things first, we ordered crab cakes and barbecue shrimp. Here goes nothing. Crab cake is goated. Just had dinner in New Orleans. It was super yummy. Really good.
I got some to take home.
To-go box and all. I just thought about the Airbnb that we're going back to.
It's not real.
I cannot believe it. But first, we need to go do a joyride run before Target closes. Guys, me and Haley are at Target. We're about to do something bad.
What?
We're about to go inside a Target and leave the Wheel of Doom in the car without even freaking taking it with us.
We already beat the Wheel of Doom today.
We already beat that sucker today. We don't care. We're going in Target without it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We didn't bring the Wheel of Doom. Joyride run with a twist. Plus any late night snacks for the mansion. I feel so free. Dang, guys, we're getting low on stock. Holy moly. I gotta get some sour rainbow ropes. Just a reminder, all summer long, you can go to Target, get some Joyride. You might find a golden ticket inside one of the Joyride bags. And if you do find the golden ticket, that means you want a trip with you and your family to go to one of the Airbnbs in this series. Pretty cool. We're gonna get some snacks and then go back to the Airbnb. It's 10:30 p.m. Haley and I found a... Oh my gosh, you okay?
Bug went in the eye.
It's absurd the amount of bugs that are screeching out here that we can't even see. You hear that? They're all around us right now. They're everywhere around us. Haley's been questioning my ball game recently, so I'm gonna have to show her a thing or two. But first, let's see if I won the golden ticket. No luck, but these are gas. Ready to get your butt kicked? Mm-hmm. 1-on-1, first to 5. Loser has to do a belly flop in the pool tonight. Hey, that doesn't count. Air ball. Broke her ankles. That's 1. Make it take it. That's 2. I'm not belly flopping. Curry. Whatever.
1, make it take it.
That's game.
Woo! You have to belly flop. You have to belly flop.
Not gonna lie, that was pretty upsetting. I feel like I've gotten progressively worse at basketball since I was like 8, which doesn't make any sense that was my peak. I guess people around me have just gotten taller and more athletic. I think that's my only understanding. It's 10:30 at night here in Louisiana. I am still gonna do my run. I am gonna run in every state in the US. That's my plan. Although I was not able to find Joyride in Oklahoma, at least one streak is still going strong. I've gotta keep this one going. Even though it's late, gonna get my run in. Let's do this mile. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Surprisingly, I feel pretty good. We did not get beignets though. I need to get a beignet in the morning. Today's mile time, 7 minutes and 1 second. Not bad. I'm happy with it. Every time I run in the dark, I feel like I'm going really fast. It's almost midnight and I have not ridden the electric yet. I'm going to take it out of the minivan. I'm going to ride it, unlock a $10,000 donation, and then I'm going to make good on my belly flop promise. So the next 15 minutes here in Louisiana sound like they're going to be very interesting. All right, I'll get started. This Airbnb is a bit grand. Needless to say. On my YouTube channel, I've had the opportunity to go to some amazing places, and I know how lucky and blessed I feel to be able to go on adventures like that, but 99% of the time, Haley is not with me on those adventures. But this is so special to actually have Haley with me and see her enjoy this. And the best part is I think her favorite moments are not at crazy Airbnbs like this, but the little moments on the road, getting McDonald's together, our conversations while we're driving for hours. It really is just everything I dreamed it would be so far, and I'm having a great time. I'm actually going to go back to the backyard and do the belly flop that I committed to do for her. So, yeah. And now it's bedtime. Don't worry, jammy time commenced just fine in the arcade. I got some redemption on Haley with the basketball game. And now, best time of night, reading donations. As you guys know, Haley and I's goal is to raise $1 million for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Yesterday, we broke $500,000. And as we know, today, Mark Grober activated the Wheel of Doom. Nice try, Mark. Nice try. You almost got us, or at least you think you almost got us, but you didn't. To be honest, I think we got really lucky with it landing on route roulette. There could have been some devastating penalties if it didn't land on that one. Shout out to Jay. You got us through to the next day, and now I can read donations. All right, Haley, you want to come check with me? So yesterday, we had just passed $500,000, which is already amazing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Holy moly!
That's quite a leap.
$655,866 raised. Oh my goodness. We raised well over $100,000 in one day. Can you believe that?
No.
Massive thank you to Mark Grober. He was a huge chunk of that. Even though he activated the Wheel of Doom, so generous. I really appreciate you. And he beat Jimmy by $1. That's always a win. Okay. Here we go. Bobo Construction Inc. donated $5,432.10 and said, Hayden, Micah, Noah, and Maddie think you are the best. God bless John 316. Let's go. What a legend. Electric e-bikes donated $10,000 once again. One more day and they'll be at $200,000 donated.
Wow.
Talk about a top donor. Who can possibly come for their spot? Nobody's trying to cross electric e-bikes. Abigail B donated $5,000.
Wow.
Jacob B donated $5,000. Is that the same B last name, you think?
Oh, I didn't even put that together.
Back-to-back amazingly generous donations from people with last names that start with B. Humor in the Household donated $5,000 and said, podcast every Wednesday. Sounds like we're tuning in.
Yeah, we might have to try that out on tomorrow's road trip.
There we go. Holly Co. Mechanical donated $5,556 and said, thank you for believing in yourselves and blessing so many people. We are in Memphis, Tennessee, near St. Jude, and we are beyond grateful for you in this wonderful series. Keep it up. We'll be looking for you in Tennessee. Jeremy in Phoenix donated $5,000 and said, my son Phoenix and I appreciate your kindness and dedication to helping others. It's been a fun and positive influence on my son. The Make-A-Wish Foundation helped me when I was little, and I can't think of anything better than to continue to help kids. That is so awesome. What a story. So amazing. Every day, Haley and I see comments from St. Jude patients or parents of St. Jude patients. It's just amazing to see the stories of resilience and the way that there's such a community around this organization. We cannot thank you guys enough for being so generous with these donations. There's so many more where those came from. Those are just the ones we were able to read tonight. I think the coolest part is that fundraising page is all you guys. Like we have nothing to do with it. That's the craziest part.
No, every night I think about how we only read like a few of like the huge donations, but there's so many people doing like $1, $5. Like those are crazy too.
It's so amazing. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to Donate a Penny. Follow me on Instagram to donate another penny, and follow Joyride on Instagram to donate a third penny. Here's how much we raised so far from you guys clicking buttons. Keep it going before the series ends. We had an amazing day here in Louisiana. Tomorrow morning, I want to get a beignet. I don't even really know what a beignet is.
I've had them, but I don't know what they are either.
Tomorrow morning's going to be epic. We'll see you then. Good night.
Good night.
Yay.